Fighting games are home to some of the most beautiful backdrops in gaming history. They serve the purpose of being visually appealing but not too distracting to the point that it disrupts the flow of the match, because that would be inconvenient for the players, right? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kuzco on the ones and twos, doing it big, never small, here to discuss banned stages within fighting games. We're gonna look at a wide variety of games from Mortal Kombat to Street Fighter, Dead or Alive to the King of Fighters. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe. It helps my channel out tremendously, and I upload fighting game content on the regular. We have a lot to unpack here, so let's
hit the streets.
Why, thank you, Luke from Street Fighter. We'll be looking at The Street, a classic Mortal Kombat stage that makes its return in Mortal Kombat 9. There's a lot going on. You got buildings collapsing, you got a monster getting shot out with rockets, you got a helicopter crashing, and this all takes place on Boone Street. But what exactly makes this stage cursed and banned? Mind you, this stage is technically banned in competitive play. Well, we saw one part just go by, a car. There's gonna be cars going back and forth on the stage. But what you saw was just the tip of the iceberg. There's something else that is sinister when it comes to these cars. That is right, another car can come by in the foreground, which can completely obstruct physical attacks, projectiles, you name it, it will be hidden behind the car. So when you have this random variable of a car driving by that could potentially disrupt the flow of the match because you'll get hit by a random ground hat, then the competitive integrity kind of goes out the window, because now it just comes down to, well, I just got screwed over by the stage. So I'm gonna try to show you guys what ground hat looks like. Oh my bro, that car came out of nowhere. I'm gonna try to show you guys ground hat being hidden behind a car. Oh, we got it. We got it. As you can see right there, I did ground hat, the car was coming by, and a good majority of the time, I may say, it blocked the ground hat, making it difficult to react to for the opponent, so they can't necessarily see it to jump over it, to block it. It's just hidden behind a car. And I will say, after doing this, you can kind of get better at it. Sure, this stage is banned in competitive play for reasons like this, the car obstructing attacks. But say, for instance, you're playing online, if you want to be a sweat with your friends, you can listen to the sound of the car coming, react and do ground hat or any other attack that's going to hide behind the car and profit. Okay, so on one hand, it's a really cool stage, but in Mortal Kombat 9, there's cheat codes, right? So if you ever played any of the old Mortal Kombat games like UMK3, you can input buttons at the loading screen to toggle some type of modification. This game has it, and it has a cheat code to where you can disable foreground objects. So that's literally what the cheat code is. But for some reason, the cars are still able to go in the foreground. So you would think that if you see a cheat like that, like, okay, well, maybe this is to like help with competitive integrity. No, that's just not the case. We're gonna go to versus mode. So it's all right, we got it. We got it. As you see at the bottom there, disable foreground elements. Now we're gonna sit and watch a foreground element come into play. Bro, I swear it was worse. Am I tripping? Bro, we disable the foreground elements and then a foreground element comes into play. What's the point of that cheat code? Dead or Alive 4, an amazing fighting game with an awful stage. I love Dead or Alive, and I played a lot of Dead or Alive 4 back when it came out. As you guys know by now, I love fighting games, and back then there were no fighting games to play on Xbox 360 other than DOA 4. Unless you want to play Street Fighter 2 on Xbox Live Arcade, but we didn't have Soul Calibur 4 yet. Tekken 6, Street Fighter 4, we had none of that, but we definitely had Dead or Alive 4, the god game. For people that are unfamiliar with Dead or Alive, the stages are very, you can interact with the stages, kind of like with Tekken. So there's walls, there's balcony breaks in which you're able to kick your opponent down the stairs. You can kick them off of a cliff. You can kick them off of a bridge. But Team Ninja went a little too far on the notorious stage known as Experimental Playground. Experimental Playground is a stage which there's dinosaurs everywhere. It's kind of an outlier stage in Dead or Alive because there's no other stage that just has this prehistoric feeling to it. But this stage has a lot going for it. Now, there's no like balcony breaks or anything like that as you were to see in the other stages, but you have dinosaurs running around. There's a handful of stuff wrong with the stage, but first I want to talk about the elevation of the stage. Dead or Alive 4 does have uneven grounding on some of its stages, so that's something that's very basic we can talk about right now. So I'm gonna do a basic combo of Kokoro. 4-hit combo. The last hit did not connect. The last hit connect, just because the elevation of the stage, Christy was down a little bit and Kokoro was up a little bit more, and so combo like that was able to land. So this stage, you're going to potentially get some messed up combos or combo drops, so you're just going to be very aware of where you're at on the stage to do your combo, just because it goes up. I mean, right here, right? Chrissy's like a giant right now to Kokoro. Then we have the dinosaurs, right? And you can hit the opponent across the dinosaurs. I'm gonna try to get that for y'all. Yeah. And when you hit the dinosaur, they go running, so they can like appear behind you, they can be in front of you. It's very inconsistent. They're just running around, so it can definitely throw off your combos, as well as the elevation on the stage. I mean, look at this, dude. Like, I'm all the way down here, she's all the way up there. Oh my god. Yeah. Fun stage. And you got trees around the place as well, so there's a lot of obstacles in the way. One thing that's really annoying as well about the stage, if you're close, like if you're in the water, there is a chance that a pterodactyl will fly in and hit you right there. It just missed Christy. But it swoops in and you can't get hit. It has a hitbox on it. Yeah. You got hit right there. So due to the inconsistencies of the stage, Experimental Playground is the only stage within Dead or Alive 4 that is officially banned across majority of tournaments. You got the dinosaurs running around being able to hit people into them. You have trees everywhere, and then you have the tree barks on the ground. Then you have the elevation being inconsistent, mixed in with a bird flying out of nowhere to hit your opponent. I was playing this game, player 1 versus CPU mode, and I was fighting Christy, and she ended up getting hit by the bird that not only knocked her out, it showed a freaking kill cam of it as well. Nah, they were actually diabolical over there in Team Ninja, but nah, this stage is something else. Oh, Mortal Kombat X, one of my favorite fighting games of all time. I have put countless hours into this game, went to so many tournaments for it, and when I went to these tournaments, there was always one stage that people refused to play on. Now, there's not really a officially banned stage. It's more a soft ban stage where people can pick to say, oh hey, I don't want to play on this stage, and that stage is a little stage that is called Sky Temple. A beautiful stage, but I'm about to show you guys what exactly makes it ban worthy. So as you can see, we started off, monks are praying in the background, we got some rain going on, candles are lit, and we have some flashing going on. As you're fighting over time, the stage will flash because it's storming, right? Lightning is going off in the background, and so naturally you're gonna get flashbang. But the flashbang is so bright that it can disrupt combos, it can disrupt reacting to a limb. If you're going for like an overhead, that little flash, that like frame or two of the flash can really throw you off. Now, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. As an example, the last time I played the stage competitively, I went for a very difficult Sonya combo, and that combo is her forward 4 and then it's down 3. It's a tight timing combo, and I feel like not a lot of people know that you can do this combo because it doesn't look natural, but you're able to get this combo in the corner. But the timing is so strict that you have to look out for your opponent like right before he hits the ground. But right before he hits the ground, sometimes that flashbang can happen, and out of nowhere, wham, they're on the ground. So yeah, that's what the combo looks like. But when you have flashbangs going off, it might be difficult. I'm gonna try to get a still frame of the flashbang to show you guys how it's gonna obstruct everything. Maybe not completely like the car we saw earlier in the streets of Mortal Kombat 9, but this is still just as bad. Now, this is a regular looking stage mid combo of Sonya beating up Sub-Zero. Now, the flashbang enabled. Big difference. Like we started off at the beginning of this video, you don't want anything to throw off the flow of a match. And this is a really good example of throwing off the flow of a match when you have random lighting flickering. Sure, like right here, you might be thinking, like, okay, well, like it's bright, but it's not like anything too crazy. But it's crazy to competitive players because all those frames matter and everything adds up. Every single interaction adds up. So if you get flashbang, it makes you drop your combo. If you get flashbang and then you get hit by an overhead that you could have potentially blocked if the lighting wasn't going crazy, then that could have saved you the match, that could have saved you the round, you could have won the set. And unlike Mortal Kombat 9, there's no cheat codes to the loading screen. Not that would matter, because we saw in Mortal Kombat 9, we tried to disable background interferences, and it still happened anyways. But it is very bright here in Sky Temple. I don't think there's anything brighter than that. Oh my god, Jesus! Lord have mercy, goodness gracious. King of Fighters 13, the brightest stage known to mankind. I don't even know what the stage is called. I'm gonna just call it Heaven because I'm pretty sure we can see the pearly gates from here. But this is an unlockable stage in which if you beat the arcade mode, this is Dark Ashes stage. I guarantee you, if you look at any competitive footage of KOF 13, if you even play competitively, you won't see the stage. There's no way you're gonna see the stage because you just can't see anything. It's just that bright that you need blinders. Nah, bro, it's crazy. Oh my gosh. I feel like the sound is also a little bit unique to the stage as well. But yeah, we gotta move on because I can't handle it. The pilot came and picked us up from heaven and bringing us down some. And man, although I appreciate it, anyone else getting a little bit of motion sickness. Skies of Honor is a stage in Street Fighter V that came later on as DLC, and neat stage. All these stages are great, but if you're playing, you know, you might get a little woozy because you're fighting on top of a plane. Saying that out loud is kind of crazy, but nah, yeah, they're playing or fighting on top of a plane. And as you can see, we are definitely soaring through the skies right now. So you never saw the stage in competitive play because it was banned. And if you were to watch a tournament and they hit random select and the stage does pop on, no player was trying to play on this stage. It is not good for the players. It's not even good for the spectators either. So this stage was definitely avoided. Really dope though. It's sick. Now, unlike Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 5 has a handful of banned stages. The only banned stage of Street Fighter 6, technically speaking, is the notorious, the one and only, the Grid, which I'm sure everyone knows about that one. But Street Fighter 5 has a couple other banned stages, and we're going to talk about one which actually ends up being on the beach. Let's go to the beach. Off rip. Can you guys see it? There we go. Look how much the waves are blocking their feet. It goes up above their ankles. And so if you're doing crouch medium kicks or any other move that's low or really just low to the ground, maybe something like that, moves become very difficult to see because the waves just block it completely. And it's not the entire stage. If you go to the left side, we're on sand, you know? You can see everything, but not for long. Not for long at all. I'm not too exactly sure why they let this one rock. There's mods out there that either one pushes the waves all the way back and you just primarily see the sand, or they just have it just water on the ground where the waves don't come and obstruct the feet. Sure, we showed some moves right here like that. You can't even, bro. Yo, Street Fighter 5 is crazy, dude. Her foot is going through Chun-Li's foot. And it's not even, okay, bro, that's crazy. Nah, this game was crazy. What were y'all on when y'all playing Street Fighter 5? I'm gonna show you guys something even more messed up. Birdie has a V skill in which he throws a banana peel down like he's playing Mario Kart. Now, if you throw the banana peel down and there's waves coming by, you can't, the waves just blocked it, bro. Yeah, dude, so just like the Skies of Honor, if this stage was picked within random, people went back immediately because this stage is just unfair. It's a really dope stage. I love it. It's great. But it is not fair on when it comes to competitive integrity. Yo, peep this. Now here's a stage, a classic stage, mind you, from Alpha 2 that makes a return in Street Fighter 5. Kind of has the same issue as Kanzuki Beach, in which there is stuff that is obstructing the feet. So it's not like super bad, This one was also a banned stage, but at the same time, I feel like players played on this stage more than those 2 other stages because those 2 other stages are absolutely cursed. You can probably definitely find some actual professional play of Street Fighter 5 using this stage, but this is nothing compared to Mortal Kombat 1's Field Stage. Field Stage got added on later into the game's lifespan. It is a free stage that you can unlock by discovering Floyd, the Pink Ninja, and beating him, unlocking the stage. I promise you guys, I have a PlayStation at Mortal Kombat 1. I tried unlocking Floyd, and for the life of me, I could not get any of the notifications to pop up. So we're using a YouTube video. Big shout outs to Toxic Josh, as this is his video. And we can see just how tall the grass is, even taller than the field stage we saw in Street Fighter 5. And the left hand side of the screen, it gets really dark. This stage is the only stage in Mortal Kombat 1 that is banned, to the point that within the tournament mode option of the game, a mode for competitive players, you don't have to worry about gear. It's set to competitive settings and is ready to go out the gate for playing competitively in a tournament or with friends to get better. This stage is actually not selectable. It automatically goes to random, but there is no way you're able to play on this stage because NetherRealm Studios knows that this stage isn't competitive at all. So get on them for doing that, and it's a really dope addition to the game. But yeah, bro, this was the stage that they used in the teaser trailer whenever they announced Mortal Kombat 1. So it's really cool that it ended up making its way into the game. And yeah, you cannot see Homelander's feet, you can't see Omni-Man's feet. But regardless, 6th stage. Mortal Kombat 9 is back, but this time the PlayStation 3 version of the game that sports the exclusive character Kratos as well as his exclusive stage. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck, I hate this stage, and I am glad that I was an Xbox 360 player so I didn't have to deal with the stage. And you guys are gonna see shortly why this stage is diabolical. The game will have random screen shakes because the architecture in the background is collapsing, causing the screen to shake, and it'll happen randomly on the stage. Super distracting. I would say as bad as Skies of Honor, if not even worse. Because if you're sensitive to stuff like that, then yeah, you're not gonna have a good time on this stage. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 9, traditionally speaking, is a PlayStation 3 competitive game. So if you went to an offline tournament, they were always played on PlayStation 3. Like Tekken as well, even though other games like Street Fighter played on Xbox 360, Marvel vs. Capcom played on Xbox 360. It depended on the game back then. So we had access to Kratos, but obviously Kratos was banned because Xbox 360 players couldn't compete or train against Kratos. And then the stage they just let Rock Eater because the earthquakes. really bad earthquakes. And there you have it, the banned stages within fighting games. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. If you guys have a stage that I didn't discuss, let me know in the comment section because I love hearing what you guys have to say. If you guys are itching for more fighting game content, I got a video just waiting for you, but as a heads up, you might want to watch this one with the lights on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.